I am sitting on our balcony, alone, overlooking the ocean, and my mind keeps drifting back to Caitlin, my girlfriend of 3 months, the one I thought I knew, but I do not. I met Caitlin through mutual friends. She was charming, beautiful, and seemed perfect. My family loved her. They still do, but I'm not so sure. I remember the first time we hung out, she was laughing, and her eyes sparkled. I was hooked. We started dating, and everything seemed normal. We talked about our dreams, our families, and our future, or so I thought. Caitlin was always a bit protective of her phone. She'd quickly glance at the screen when it buzzed and sometimes step away to respond. I brushed it off as work-related stress. But looking back, it was a red flag. And those unexplained gaps in her past? She'd just smile and change the subject. I did not push it. I shouldn't have. We started discussing IVF. I was excited to start a family. Caitlin seemed on board, but there was always a hesitation. I could not quite put my finger on it, until I found her burner email account. I was looking for a document, and I stumbled upon her email login. I shouldn't have snooped, I know, but I did, and what I found shook me. The debt. Oh, it was massive. Credit card balances, loans, and even a collections notice. I felt like I would been punched in the gut. How could she not tell me? We were planning a family, for crying out loud. I confronted her, and at first, she cried. She cried too easily. If you asked me, it was like she was rehearsed. "I'm sorry. I was going to tell you," she said, tears streaming down her face. "When?" "Oh," I asked, trying to keep my voice calm. "When were you going to tell me?" She just shook her head. I was stunned, but that was not the worst part. I started digging deeper, and I discovered everything she told me about her family was a lie. Her parents weren't wealthy. They were barely scraping by. Her sister did not attend an Ivy League school. She was working at a local diner. I felt like I was living in a dream. Her co-worker, Rachel, became an unlikely ally. We met for coffee, and she told me Caitlin had been hiding secrets for years. "She's been using burner emails and fake numbers for years," Rachel said. I had no idea she was in so deep. I did not know what to do. Part of me wanted to confront Caitlin, to demand answers, but another part of me just wanted to escape. I felt trapped. My family thinks she is perfect, and I'm starting to wonder if they've been duped too. As I sit here on this balcony, I realize I was blind. I was so caught up in the idea of Caitlin that I ignored the signs. The question is, what do I do now? Do I try to save our relationship, or do I cut my losses? I am not sure, but one thing's for sure. I'll never be able to look at her, or myself, the same way again. Was I just a stepping stone for her to get what she wanted? A ticket to a better life? I do not know. All I know is that I am hurt, and I am angry, and I want to know. Have you ever been lied to by someone you love? How did you handle it?